Hello students, welcome to the online classes. Today we will start with our chapter 11, that is algebra. So students, first of all, what is algebra? In algebra we use the variables. What are the variables, students? The alphabets we use. Okay, and alphabets are used for the unknown terms. Suppose if it is given that there are the unknown things but we need to find out its value. So for them we will take the alphabets and then we will try to solve and we will get our answer. Here the constants are the numbers. Suppose 5 is here, 10 is here, 7 is here, any of the number is given, then we know that their value remains the same. Their value do not change. So that's the constant thing. Okay, but in the case of variables, they keep on vary. Variable is the word come from the word vary. Vary means which keeps on changing. Okay, so the variables are the alphabets whose values can change. Okay, now the arithmetic operations, we know that plus, minus, multiply, divide are the operations. These are the arithmetic operations. So students, by using these three we can make the algebraic expression. Okay, suppose here I am making an algebraic expression 7a. A is the alphabet here, right? So we can say that 7a is an algebraic expression. We can say 5x plus 7. Here what I have done, here these two are the constants. This x is the variable. As this is an alphabet, it means this is a variable, and we have put here addition sign also. So that's why we have included algebraic expression also. In this also there is multiplication sign, students. In this also there is multiplication sign. Whenever there is no sign between the constant and the variable, or between the two constants, between the two variables, then there is multiplication sign between them. Okay, now students, let's do some of the questions. Use a variable to write the rule. A pattern of letter T. Students, how does this T is made here? One mastic is used here and one mastic is used here to make this T. Okay, so how many sticks are used for making this? One T. One this mastic and another one this mastic, means two matchsticks are used. Okay, suppose I am making one more T, so one more mastic will be using here and one more will be here, so two more matchstick will be there, right? If I am making one more, then two more matchsticks will be there, right? So to write the pattern, it is given that use a variable. Suppose I am using the variable n. What is n here? N are the number of T's we are making. Okay, what is n? N is the number of times we are forming T. Number of times we are making alphabet. We are making alphabet is the n here, is equals to n here. Okay, and in forming one time we are using two matchsticks, so we will write here 2. Okay, so 2n will be the pattern. 2 is using for making one time, okay, and for making n times, so we will use it 2 into n. Now students, we can calculate this also. Suppose we are making one time, so n, value of n will be 1 and 2 ones is 1, and we know that for one time it is 2 only. Okay, if we are making for 2 times, means n is equals to 2 here. Okay, so 2 twos will be 4, so we know that for making it 2 times we need 4 matchsticks, right? So in that case our pattern is right, that 2n will be the number of matchsticks using here. Now a pattern for letter E. How many matchsticks are using for E? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we can write here 5 and n. Again, the n is the number of times we are making this alphabet E. Okay, now suppose we are making it 2 times, so in place of n we will write 2, and I told you that whenever there is no sign, it means there is multiplication sign. 5n means 5 multiply n, and we are taking n as 2, so 5 twos will be 10 here, so 10 matchsticks we will be using for 2 times if we are making E. Similarly for the 3 times, 4 times, we will get the right answer. So that's why the pattern for the letter E is 5N. Okay. Now the question is, if there are 50 mangoes in a box, suppose there is a box and in that 50 mangoes are there. Now how will you write the total number of mangoes in terms of the number of boxes? Okay, so we have to tell about the total number of mangoes. Suppose students, in this it is given that in one box the mangoes are 50. Okay, so in 2 boxes how many mangoes will be there? In 2 boxes, 2 into 50 means 100 mangoes will be there, right? In 3 boxes, what we will do? We will multiply 50 with 3 because in one box there are 50 mangoes. So 3 into 50 will be 150. Like this, what we have to do? How many boxes are there? We have to multiply 50 with that and we will get our answer. So how will you write the total number of mangoes? Means how can we write this kind of thing in terms of the number of boxes? So what we will do? We will write our solution as, here students, what is given that we have to tell about the total number of mangoes. If the number of boxes, we don't know about the number of boxes. So what we will do here, let the number of boxes be B. Okay, what we are taking that the number of boxes are B, means number of boxes are B. I told you that B is the alphabet here, means it is a variable and its value can be anything. Okay, the boxes can be 50 also, 70 also, whatever can be the value of the B here. Okay, now total number of mangoes will be, as we have to tell the answer for total number of mangoes. So students, total number of mangoes will be equals to, here as I told you, if here are 3 mangoes, then we have to multiply it with 3. If there are B number of boxes, B number of boxes means we have to multiply B with 50. So what will be the answer? 50 multiply B with B multiply 50 will be the answer, because in one box there are 50 mangoes. Okay, so what will be the answer here? 50B will be the answer. Total number of mangoes in B boxes will be 50B. Okay, now here the next question is, the side of a regular hexagon is denoted by L. Express the perimeter of hexagon. So students, in this we will write the solution. We know that the perimeter of hexagon is 6 multiply sides. Regular means all the sides are equal and hexagon means it is a 6-side closed figure. Okay, so if it is having 6 sides and we know that perimeter is sum of all sides, so perimeter of regular hexagon will be, perimeter of regular hexagon is 6 multiply sides. Okay, now what is given here? The side of a regular hexagon is denoted by L. We know that the side is given in measurements, means in meters or centimeters, like 6 meter, 7 centimeter, like this it is given. But here it is given in the form of algebra, in the form of variable, that its side is L. So what we will do, we will put side equals to L. What we will do, we will put side equals to L here. Okay, so here for perimeter of regular hexagon, the formula is 6 multiply side. So in place of side we will write L. So our answer will be 6 multiply L and we can write it as 6L. Okay, students, only in this case we can eliminate multiply sign. Okay, we can't eliminate any other arithmetic operation. If it is plus, minus or divide, we have to put it with the variables and constants, but multiplication sign can be eliminated, and we can simply write 6l here. Okay, now I have told you about the algebraic expression, that how can we make algebraic expression. Okay, now this is the expression with number only. Why it is an expression with number only, students? Because I have told you here that algebraic expression means variables should be included in that. Okay, means the alphabet should be included. But here in this, if you will say see 5, then bracket start 21 minus 7 and then bracket close plus 7 into 4. Nothing, no any alphabet is using here, means no variable is here. It means this is the expression with numbers only. It is not any algebraic expression, it is the expression with numbers only. Okay, now we have to identify the operations. Y plus 17. So what is the operation using here? This plus is the operation using here. So we will write the operation using here is addition. Now what is the operation using here? 7m. I told you that whenever there is no sign, it means there is the multiplication sign between them. It means it is 7 multiply m. So what is the operation here? Multiplication is the operation here. Now the next one is z minus 1. So minus is the sign here. So it means the operation here is subtraction. And in the last one, we know that y then slash 17. It means it is y divided by 17. Right? So this is the operation division here. Okay. So like this, we can tell about the operation using in any of the algebraic expression. Okay.